doesn't have to be formal at all. The point of the interview is to get the interview out. So so let's do 15 seconds real quick.
Sure.
All right.
Cool.
All right, let's get into it, Billy.
Yeah.
I have honest. Okay, so like actually, real quick. So obviously, I try and do my like research
Okay.
and stuff like that. Like so, the thing is though, Billy,
Yeah.
I can't find shit.
You can't find anything
shit.
about me?
I can't find shit.
You can't find anything about me?
I looked at your itch.io.
Yeah.
I looked at your Twitter. I looked at your oh my gosh, I don't even know everything that I looked at this point.
You find my LinkedIn?
Yes, I did find your LinkedIn.
You did find my LinkedIn.
Yes, I did. Hold on.
Whoa, okay. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, okay.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I did, because like I was like, okay, Dairy Dog. That's got to be like somewhat of like a uncommon name, because like I don't think of necessarily dairy coming from dogs unless I'm talking about for Kirby.
Let's make something clear. Sorry, it's gonna take me a little while to pull up a picture, but Dairy Dog that's what this is all about, you know. Like it's the whole reason why I'm putting these games out there. Here's just a recent. Well, I got to. So about I guess 9 years ago, I adopted this dog, and this is all about spreading pictures of my dog to the world. So here's.
Is this the little icon you shared, the parched streamer?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah,
her name is Sue. She's got like, you know, kind of dairy cow spots, you know, those big.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm seeing it.
Yeah. This isn't good content. I mean, this is good content.
I mean, dogs are always good content. That's just cheating. Like, you can't do this. Like, this is just.
I'd appreciate it if you could put these up.
I will. They're gonna go up.
Here's while I was at MAGFest, she stayed with my parents and got treated as the royal rumpus that she is. I'm getting a little bit off topic, but you couldn't find very much about me, and that's how I want it to be.
Well, so yeah, I figured. I actually
Let me
presumed.
See if my LinkedIn is correct, please don't tell anyone.
I'm not going to.
Bleep it out.
This is where it's like it's gonna be okay, because like most of my editing is going to actually show footage of the game itself.
It's cool. Also, it's cool. Also, your video is not loading.
That's fine.
I want to see it. I was curious. Were you screen sharing or something?
I was not.
Where are you located, by the way?
Florida.
Oh, it's you.
Yes.
Oh. Hello.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
So, yeah, because normally I don't do video, mostly because I don't show my face. I think it detracts from the argument or whatever I'm trying to show.
Yeah.
So like gameplay footage is going to be like first things first, because if I'm describing a game, it's going to be I want you to see it. If I'm doing a face, like I'm in your face, like I think one of the people that actually inspired me to do reviews wasn't actually like what a lot of people assume. I think a lot of people have told me that I remind them of Maxer or Seth Zintach, and those YouTubers I actually don't watch.
I don't know. I
used to watch Yahtzee a lot.
Okay, I've heard of Yahtzee. I used to watch Yahtzee. I think everyone used to watch Yahtzee a lot. Pretty sure.
And the thing with Yahtzee was that although it was like fast and like comedic and harsh, a lot of times it was about the point while also being completely opinionative. Where you would think that he would hate a game, he would like a game. Where you'd think that he would love a game, he'd hate it. So that was always just like an interesting series to watch. And I'd watch it like during my first job, because like my first job was working in a computer science lab. And back then I would work on like Pokemon mods on like Lua, and that was like the extent of that was the extent of all programming knowledge. And like I realized it ain't for me.
No.
And one of the, programming isn't for me. And the reason why is that I don't usually have a way of like figuring out what I want to do with a game. So it's interesting when I see someone that can. So like, you know, I'm first of all sorry for keeping you up late.
Okay. It's okay. Parties await.
Yeah, I think if you get, you get like an ability at level 3 or 4 where you don't have to sleep anymore or something like that.
Huh? Good one.
It's a D. That was an attempt at humor, even if it wasn't
funny. No, it was funny. I laughed.
So like, I have nothing on you. So like, you started this to share pictures.
You said you think you found my dog. I mean, not my dog. You think you found my LinkedIn.
I thought I did.
Send me the URL. I'll tell you if it's right.
Hold on. I have to find it again.
I don't think I list Dairy Dog on my LinkedIn. Actually, I used to. Let me just go through. So I used to. Let me start this sentence over. I used to make Flash games on Newgrounds. That's where I started in around 2004, I guess. And so I kind of rebranded. I wanted to kind of move away from my Newgrounds stuff, and well, that's not true. None of this is true. There's a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, sorry about that. So I made a couple of. I don't want to. There was some hentai games that I worked on Newgrounds that were
perfect.
That got a lot of traction, but I moved them to a different account. So that it wouldn't be attached to my main stuff.
I do remember I remember Newgrounds being like a website that definitely awakened something in me, probably earlier than it should have.
Well, it was a nice site because it was a nice like avenue for creativity. I mean, we didn't have YouTube back then, or TikTok, or any of the social media stuff. So it was a nice like the whole portal structure was really nice for just expressing yourself.
You went to Newgrounds. There was let's see, Albino Black Sheep.
E-Bomb's World.
E-Bomb's World. You're the Man Now Dog.
Yep. YTD. Yeah.
And then something awful as well.
Yeah. But there was so I would work on Flash games for a long time, and until about 2008 I was working in Flash, and Flash became kind of limiting for me because couldn't do 3D, and it was kind of buggy, I guess. I don't know. Flash just became limiting because of just what it could do. So I tried to move on to like making games in XNA, C#, and it was too difficult, let's say. Like there was just way too much boilerplate code that you had to write in order to get something off the ground. And I got a number of projects like kind of almost off the ground over the period of like many years, but it was all the projects kind of ended for one reason or the other. Like either I'd toil away on it for years and it just like wasn't fun, and it took too long. Like the iterations took too long in order to know if something was fun without dedicating lots of time to it. I eventually got a project that I feel like was pretty fun, but the code for it was so so insane. Like the amount of crazy stuff I'd written made it so that it ran like poo poo. Like it would just randomly have like big frame drops, and then which sucks. And then it was too hard to like actually add in good art. Like I used programmer art for everything, so it was too hard to actually make it look good. So when I actually started using Unity, it was quite refreshing, because then all the time you spend writing code is doing things, is doing exactly what you want to do, like adding functionality to. Let's see, is that me? Oh yeah, it's me. Yeah, you found my LinkedIn.
I am.
Nice.
Yeah, that was an interesting find, because I was like, everybody has a LinkedIn at some point or another, even if you never ever update it. And I feel like that's the case. Like I have one, and I think I've once ever been contacted through it once. And what sucks is that nothing ever came of that contact, because I'm in school for biochemical engineering. So I don't. I got once contacted to work at a lab, to work on cannabis testing. And
oh yeah, we smoke weed all the time.
No, I actually don't. I don't. I have really bad anxiety.
Yeah,
and,
me too.
So like, weed does not help. Actually, weed does not help at all. And
yeah, I get totally. It makes it worse. I get totally paranoid. If I have, which I would never do. I mean, I would never smoke, but if I did, I would get really paranoid.
I have done so many drugs, and nobody can prove whether or not I've done it or not. But that's not the point. The point is that I have this anonymity about it. It's not one way or another. If I did drugs, I would be someone that casually does them and patiently hopes that one day all drugs would be legal, because I just want to relax sometimes, okay? But yeah, so are you, that makes me wonder, are you gonna hide pictures of your dog, like hidden like little temples in Bad Trip? You're gonna like, someone's gonna find one, and it's just gonna be pictures of your dog.
They're not gonna be hidden. They're gonna flash up on the screen like a jump scare. We have to start, middle, and end. It's gonna. You're not gonna have to look for it. It's gonna find you.
Do you have like any other pictures of like, how many pictures am I gonna need to put? Like, do I need to do a jump scare myself? I will like right now. And nothing's gonna happen right now because I said it would, and like now people are expecting one, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I already did it at the beginning of the video.
Oh, did you?
Like now that I've set it into existence, like people are gonna be like, why was there like this random like psychotic like jump scare with a dog all of a sudden, and now they're gonna have the context.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it'll be scary. I don't want to scare people. I just want to spread the good word, you know. I just want.
It'll be like a religious jump scare. Like they'll be like knocking on the door.
See this one.
And like
see this one. She's such a good girl. Look at this. Wait, hang on. I got a couple more.
Baby.
I know, right? Hey, look, check this out. Wait, hang on. Check this one. Sorry, I'm like 33, so I barely know how to use my phone.
I'm 30, so like we're like 3 years off.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, I have a really good one. I'm trouble finding it though. What's going on here?
I
Oh,
love
here it
it.
is,
Like
here it
the
is.
like stack of games, like the row of
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation games, and then like 4 Xbox games.
Yeah, but they're
Oh no, those are
they're
PlayStation
bangers.
and Wii U.
Yeah, but they're bangers.
Yeah, that sounds like the amount of bangers that was on Xbox.
Yeah, I mean, I think
4.
there's like Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon, Jet Set Radio.
Blue Dragon, good choice. Good
Yeah,
choice.
yeah. Where were we? Where were we?
So actually, so I don't know, where, since I can't do any research because of your success in.
Well, here I'll tell you my most popular games if you bleep it out.
Okay.
You promise?
Yes, actually, I don't put adult content on my YouTube at all.
Okay, I made the games.
Oh my god! Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that. I'm gonna bleep that out and like not even give a hint to what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm gonna like wow, really?
Yeah, really.
What was that made on? Can I
Flash.
ask you that?
Flash.
That was made on just Flash.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest. Those were actually really good.
Thank you.
Like the. I feel like I remember the movement on those things like being like very smooth and stuff like that.
It's just like a basic VN, really. But I thought that at least the third one, I really liked the message that I could put out.
Now like nowadays you have like content that's just like so over the top on Newgrounds. Like content back then was over the top, but like the amount of quality has just like, and like it's skyrocketed, you know? Like whole people are getting like videos or like shows on Adult Swim that started on Newgrounds.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think that Flash is pretty much dead, but I think it's actually still used in the animation world. Like they rebranded it from Flash to Adobe Animate or something like that.
Possibly. I'm actually not. Anything that I've ever animated or like any of the special effects and stuff like that, I've been wholeheartedly. So like when I started my channel, I set out this ridiculous challenge for myself to make a YouTube channel where all of the animation was done solely in Windows Movie Editor.
That's quite a challenge.
And then eventually there was just like a brick that I would hit where I literally could not do things that I wanted to. So instead, I have been using solely Sony Vegas to do literally everything. And I've seen people animate with Premiere.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sony no longer owns Vegas.
Wait, tell me something, would you? How much does Vegas cost?
Free. I
Free?
mean, something. It costs something, I think.
Okay, all right. I see.
It costs something. It's
okay.
like
all right. Okay.
they want it. Sony. So Sony doesn't own. The thing is, Sony doesn't own Vegas anymore. Magix owns Vegas.
Magic.
And Magix has 2 products. One is cheap as hell, and I own it because of the Humble Bundle. And the other, which is what was Sony Vegas, is a subscription.
I see.
So, yeah. If you're asking what it costs,
I don't know. Yeah, because when I made the trailer for Bad Trip or whatever, I had to use Apple whatever, the iMovie. I had to use iMovie, and they said that it would, and it converted all my 60 frames per second footage into 30 frames per second. I was steaming.
a Premiere, I think it actually has a single price. So
Mhm.
there's that.
That's cool.
Oh no, I'm wrong. All of them want
Yeah, the Adobe Suite is
a
probably all subscription, right?
yep, it's $21 a month.
Yikes. That's like 2 Netflixes.
Yeah.
Or like 1.5.
so-
That's like 1 Netflix.
So like my situation here is whether or not I censor this part of the conversation out, like the free part, or if I like just act on praxis and be like steal from the rich. I don't care.
I don't know.
It's one
I
of
would
those
not.
things.
Yeah, it's up to you. I would say I don't endorse theft. I'm a good boy.
I don't I don't know how to continue.
Let's go. Let's keep going. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes,
LOL.
yes.
Okay, cool.
So, who is Billy Monks?
I'm just a dude. Just your friend. Just a dude. Let's start over. I'm just a dude.
I'm not.
your
I'm
friend.
keeping that in. I'm keeping that in.
I'm not your friend, though. I mean, I'll be your friend, but I'm not and I want to be everyone's friend, but I can't make that kind of commitment, you know.
That's
I
a
can't-
lot of people
I can't
that you have
commit
to
to
hang
be
out with on a
everyone.
regular basis.
Yeah, I can't commit to
How are
being
you supposed to complete bad trip?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna. Yeah, even if I didn't hang out with anyone, it's gonna be tough. I was working on it today, and everything was going to shit. You know, it was challenging, but it's gonna get done for sure, right? For sure.
I believe that it will get done because if it doesn't, I will have to die. I will have to die. That's
I know, right? I made like a commitment. I really goofed by showing it off. Now everyone is like, when's it gonna come out? It's like I didn't think this far ahead.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay. So then real quick follow up to that
I'm just
because
playing,
like
but what's up?
this was gonna come up at one point. What is Bad Trip to you? What is it?
Well, okay, to be honest, it started as a game jam game. For the game jam was, I think it was Friday night game jam.
Yes, I'm aware
Friday
of
night
that actually.
Yeah, number 2020-37. So I made it in 2 hours.
Really? Hold on. So
The initial
Okay,
build, which is
yeah.
different from the one that you played probably, but it is listed on the itch page. Let's see, or it should be. Yeah.
yeah, it's a Bad Trip V.1.
Yep, V0.1, old original, whatever. Yeah. So that one is actually where all the screenshots are from still. But it you know, if you play it, you'll notice that it's very stripped down compared to what's in the, like, you can't buy guns, and the blood effects are kind of wacky because there's no like depth buffer for the blood, so even if you like, if it goes like it'll like go through the floor, and like if you go behind a wall, like you'll still see it through the wall. It's a cool effect, kind of, but that's how it started, and I just slowly added, built on top of it, added more, fleshed it out a little bit, and I think I'll just continue doing that. Just continue adding a little bit more where I see fit, fleshing it out, add more enemies, more guns. What do I see Bad Trip as? It's like it's all about intensity, and this isn't a good description, but I like to get chased around, and I like to be in danger. I like for things to want to kill me and to be after me, and I like that feeling of being like getting by the skin of my teeth, and so it's all about that intensity. It's all about overcoming horrendous odds, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have the end of that sentence in mind before I started speaking.
Well, okay. So then follow up to that, is this game just a stepping stone, or has this like been like the most dedicated project you've put in so far? And if not, what has been?
Well, what made this project nice is that I didn't have lofty ambitions for it. As I said, it started as a 2-hour game jam game, and so it made it easy to quickly get out something cool, find something that was fun to play, and then iterate on top of it. Among the games I've worked on, it is one of the games I've developed more than most. And I do have a lot of ideas in mind, but in a way it's a bit of a test bed for new ideas also. Like however, most of them I end up scrapping because they end up taking away from the intensity of the experience. Like there was a lot of there were some visual novel elements that were at one time in the game that I removed from it, and there's other elements that I removed for the demo, because I wanted it to be like a fun game to demo rather than a dedicated like sit down experience. So a lot of the arcadey nature of the game might not be as arcadey in its final form than it is right now.
That's not a bad thing. The arcade feeling is nice when you have like, the point is that you're comparing it. That's why when I went and played it, I was like, I am going for number one.
Yeah.
This is it. This is the one that like stands out. This and Splatter are the ones that I'm like, done. I need this.
Well, also I tweaked it to be so hard that it's hard for me to finish it sometimes, and I've played it more than anyone else probably. However, you play it much better than I do, to tell the truth. I was shocked how skilled you were at the game.
I'm just shocked someone put the time to beat the score that that was like 30, 40 minutes that I was just like, I am all here all the time right now. And then someone came
at like 1 a.m.
He was playing at
there.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, it was funny because like 1 a.m. I was still at MAGFest, but like I was.
You felt you thought you were so sure. You were so sure that no one could top you.
I should have. In the back of my mind, I was drunk out of my mind because I was at the rave that they had. And I didn't
go to the rave.
Like, there was a part of me that was like, I need to I need to check. I need to sober up. What's a good way to sober up? And I was thinking like I could grab some water. And I remembered that you had left like sparkling water or whatever.
Yeah. Did you have some?
And I was like, yes, I did. Absolutely. That helped. But I went over. I was thinking about going and grabbing another bottle and like playing. And I was like, that's a good way to sober up and like. And then someone else, like, I don't even remember what happened. I think I threw up.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy? First of all, I gotta ask. Since you said you were at the rave, did you catch COVID at MAGFest?
No.
That's excellent. I'm glad.
Hold on. I already got COVID.
Okay.
One of my my upload for Hawken, my review for Hawken actually included like a very doomer review where I had COVID actively. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Like, this is awful. Like, honestly, it wasn't even that bad because at the time I had both my shots.
Yeah.
The person that I got it from almost died.
You got your booster also?
Yeah, I ended up getting my booster. What ended up happening was out here in Florida, you can get Regeneron if you have COVID. And I went and got Regeneron, and I was like, I was better in 48 hours. Like, I literally was like, okay, this is really bad. I'm kind of scared. And like my roommate,
they gave that to people.
Yeah, right. Yes, it is not just orange Cheetos that they give it to. They also give it to human people too. Human, non-lizard human people.
That's not exactly what I meant to say, but yeah.
I will be having. Listen, all I do is make jokes. Okay.
Okay.
So
okay. Yeah.
regardless of what I say, someone's gonna be upset with me. Someone's gonna laugh
Mhm.
their butt off. I'm not too
Mhm.
concerned. The point is that the interview and the review for the game are to like show
Mhm.
that at least I think this has potential.
Oh, thank
You
you.
have,
I appreciate it.
yeah, it is. There's a part of me that like had a nostalgic like factor to it. So like before I say anything, like what inspired the it? Was it just the bloody clouds that you could like see through walls, or like
What inspired the
what?
game?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, the like at the game jam, the rules were, it was something like let me see what it. Let's see. It says no, not for safe for work, and like, yeah. Well, I don't know. When I saw that it can't be not safe for work, I was like, I felt a little like I wanted to skirt the line. I was like, I'm gonna make this the most violent thing possible. Like I was in the mood to make something like really gory. And so the title of the project in Unity is actually Goriest Shooter Possible. I wanted to have like brains splattering, like if you shot them in the head, I wanted to have like multiple brains come out. None of this stuff ended up really like, making it into the final product exactly, but it was all about like making it as violent as possible, making it as intense as possible. And as for inspirations to the game, they kind of came. It started with just the basic player and enemy movement, but and I just tweaked it to what I found fun from there. But I think some games that really inspired it would be, and especially as I worked on it, but Doom, Quake, obviously, and Nuclear Throne is the last one. It's kind of like currently the main inspiration for like the format of the game, at least.
Okay. I see. While I was playing it, one of the things that I felt were like I was reminded of playing like Silent Hill, because like how like I like the render distance being the way to mitigate like frame rate loss from the amount of enemies that spawn.
It's not. It doesn't mitigate it.
isn't?
It doesn't mitigate
It doesn't?
Yeah.
I haven't
No,
had like an
it's,
issue.
I mean, I probably could. Yeah, well, if you play it on the web version, you're gonna have a lot more CPU issues.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Because it's JavaScript. That's why.
I also liked. I also felt like I remember playing like Call of Duty Zombies. That was another thing.
I've never played. Okay, I have played Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty Zombies once, like solo, like I guess in like Black Ops 1 or whenever like the first iteration of Zombies was.
Yep.
And I didn't. It wasn't what I expected, and I never played it again.
See, the funny thing is that the reason why I was able to do so well is that I kind of like fell back into that like spot that I was in, which it's like it's so weird because like you don't miss high school ever, but you miss high school.
I miss high school sometimes.
No, I don't miss I miss the environment where I was able to like be around my friends pretty often.
Yeah.
I don't miss like this like the school aspect of it. Like
sure.
Being in college was much better for my mental health than grade school was.
You know what? I liked high school so much better than college.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I liked, the forced social nature of high school.
That's what I miss as well.
Yeah. And then it's not like college didn't have homework and stuff either. Like it was just like everything was like amped up to the next level in terms of like high level. Maybe it's because I did a computer science degree, but I really hated getting my computer science degree. It was awful.
Oh yeah, college is much harder.
I still have nightmares about college. I have nightmares that it's the last day of a class and I forgot that I had signed up for the class, and that it's like time for the final exam, and then I'd like never gone to the class, and if I somehow miraculously passed this final exam, then I might like be able to get a C, but like probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it, but then again, like
I'm glad you liked it. What was your major?
Well, so I'm still in, but
Oh.
it's chemical tech.
Chemical
One of the
tech.
first things, one of the first classes that I ever took. So like at first I didn't like college. Like I remember I dropped out of college because initially I went in for aerospace engineering and it didn't work out. Like
Mhm.
I had literally one of those like breakdowns that you see in movies where like one day I just stopped going to class. I
Mhm.
would show up to college, I'd hang out in the lunchroom, and that was it.
Mm.
I just stopped.
Mm.
And then when I went back, the first class I took was like, this sounds like an interesting class. It was microbiology, and it was first class, and to this day the only class where I got a 100. I got every question right on every homework, every test,
Wow.
every exam, and I was like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay.
Mm.
And like I studied for it because it wasn't even like, I didn't even feel like I was studying. It felt like, it was the thing. But like when I was younger, like, all I wanted to do was play video games and be a video game like designer. And like it just was like, that was something that didn't work out. Aerospace didn't work out, and I was like, oh, it's medicine.
Mm. Yeah, I wanted to make video games for a living, and that's why I went to school for computer science, and that didn't pan out after college. It's always just been a hobby, which is probably for the best. Keeps it fun.
Maybe.
I get to work on my own stuff as opposed to like, texturing elbows for FIFA.
Yeah,
there's anything wrong with that. But
I mean, it's one of the people I'd always love to interview, honestly, is Ed McMillan. Ed McMillan's, I think, is one of the people you can look at. Same with Phil Fish, that you can understand that the industry is not necessarily like the most mentally healthy place to be. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And with like, hey, hot topic, I'm doing an interview now, and Blizzard has just been bought by Microsoft.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, anyways, the game, it brought me back to like being in high school. It like brought me back to like playing Call of Duty with my friends on like Xbox Live, which I miss it, and that's one of those things where I miss it, and I'm glad that Xbox Live is not as popular anymore because did I learn some words there?
Well, I learned most of my words in middle school, but so something that we were talking about high school and middle school actually, and probably elementary school too. One of the reasons why why the web version is so important to me is because I wanted this to be available to kids during class so that they could, play these games
when they're supposed to be doing their work.
Yes, I want it to be available on all the lab computers.
Well, listen, they probably have itch.io blocked unless you know how to use a proxy. And if you're watching my videos, you shouldn't be watching my videos if you're.
I'm sure they know. I'm sure they know how to use the proxy. Yeah.
Good.
Did you see those Dairy Dog stickers that I was giving out at MAGFest? Did you see that one of them was actually plastered on a receipt machine in the food area?
I didn't know it was a Dairy Dog sticker. I didn't.
I
do remember this.
Yeah.
I do remember this.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I was shocked. Don't do that. Whoever did that, don't do it. I don't want to get in trouble.
This is a part where I'm gonna edit this voice line so it says that you want everybody to do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do that
do
more.
It. I can't stop you. What am I gonna do? I'm just one guy. I'm not your friend. Do it. I can't tell you what to do. Even if I told you to do it, you'd probably, if I told you not to do it, you'd probably do it. You'd be more likely to do it.
No, listen, I am not going to at all like mention, like not even once.
No, actually don't.
I won't.
Actually don't.
I won't actually.
Actually don't.
This will be the part that's...
Do this in someone else's. Mention it in someone else's interview.
I will absolutely do that. I'm gonna bring it up. Like it's gonna be like the like Red Dead Redemption 2 Saucer Lost meme.
Yeah, honestly, I don't, I don't know how everyone will. It may be like a controversial subject. Some, those games that you were speaking about just now. And so
I won't be able to.
Without, you won't be able to what?
I don't want it to get flagged on YouTube, so I won't even like I won't like mention it or like even like
okay,
anything
well,
like
well,
that.
I don't,
This is
I don't
like
think
a secret
you
that's mine.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. Yeah. It's exactly. It's the secret that I'm sharing with you. Yeah. But there's the picture of there's a picture. I had to be really sneaky when I took that because I didn't want to be so obvious that I was taking a picture of the sticker on the. I don't know why. I probably didn't have to be sneaky, but I felt self-conscious like taking pictures of. I never like taking pictures.
But you're totally okay with like showing a picture of you buying like an oversized Toblerone.
Actually, I'm not buying. Oh, I'm totally fine with that picture existing, but I'm not buying that Toblerone. That just happens to be next to the register. I was buying like one kind bar, I think, or a Jack Link beef jerky. Yeah. Also, I have 5 minutes left right now.
Okay.
I can pick this back up tomorrow if you want.
Okay.
Or do you have any questions? Any more questions?
I do have some. I will save them for tomorrow if you're available. I just, I was kind of going to ask, essentially, like, do you have, like, what was your first ever game that you, like, not something you published, even if it was something you never published? Like, what's, like, the fondest thing or, like, the first thing you ever worked on?
I'll tell you what, that's juicy. Maybe my first game is maybe, like, an RPG Maker game, maybe? Like for RPG Maker 2000.
Oh my gosh.
And I think it was like I made a game called like Ultimate Quest, and it was just like the lamest RPG you could imagine. Like you like go up a hill and you like fight like a monster, and then that's the end of the game. And it's like demo done, or something like that. I think that might be the first game I made. I mean, when I started.
Was there like was that something you shared with your friends though?
Oh yeah.
Like was this
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, this is pretty sick. And I didn't know what alpha and beta meant, so it was like, but I wanted it to be like so it was like Ultimate Quest Delta. I was like, yeah,
Nice.
It's like the Delta. This is the Delta. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what alpha and beta meant.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going with that format.
That's awesome. Yeah, if that's
I made like a flash game called like Target Shooter that had like it was kind of stylized. It had like like a white background or something, or maybe a yellow background. I don't remember exactly. And like targets that appear on the screen and move around. You got to click on them. And it had that like music from Kill Bill. The like. Actually, that's the Pulp Fiction song. It was a different one. It was a song from the Kill Bill Volume 1 soundtrack that I really liked. I don't remember what it was. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't it?
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I do have a couple others. If you don't
let's do one more. Let's do one more.
Okay. This is another good one. I feel like. Did you ever have like anybody that kind of like helped drive you to like continue like pursue, or were you met with like more criticism than like favor when it came to like making games?
I gotta say, everyone's been really supportive about making games. Really, I mean, like there's been, some mean reviews on Newgrounds, but that doesn't count. That's not real. And yeah, everyone I talk to at the very least has been supportive, even if they're not like into what I'm making, even if they're not into my stuff, they'll still at least be like, hey, it's good that you did a thing. That's cool that you did a thing. Yeah,
I feel like that's a good one because it's just like you actually did it.
I guess so. And like some feedback is like really painful, and it makes me like not want to. Oh, it makes it difficult to go on sometimes. When like as soon as I read it, it's easy to like fall into like a spiral of like, well, how could I have done it better? And then and then well, am I just garbage? Do I just suck? And it's good to not get into those, not to entertain those thoughts, kind of, and to take it easy on yourself. Like anyone who's like making something, take it easy on yourself. Like because sometimes there'll be really productive days and sometimes there won't be, and probably on your really productive days you're probably not your normal self. I mean, like it's easy to have a productive day and want that to be your baseline, and to want to always be pumping out lots of content, but it's just not realistic, and it's going to cause you to burn yourself out. So take it easy on yourself. Appreciate the days when you're really productive, and on the days that you're not, do something nice for yourself, and relax and think about it. Think about what you want to do, and realize that there's no such thing as wasted time. If you're playing video games or something, you're cultivating your taste. And if you're outside, or if you're talking to friends, you're cultivating your personality. There's nothing. It's never too late. You can. There's lots of tutorials out there, lots of resources. It's never too late to make your dreams come true. And if you really want something, you're willing to just keep working on it. If you're willing to just keep that dream alive, you're ahead of most people, just by the virtue of really caring. That's all.
I think honestly that's it for the interview. The only other thing I was gonna ask you was unimportant stuff. Like, give me a hot take that like.
Okay, yeah, Sonic 06 is like a really good game.
Oh my God! All right,
it's really good. It's really good, and it's also really funny. It's good on like multiple levels. Like it's like
Spider-Man
it's the most crazy.
3.
It's the most crazy. Spider-Man 3 is also. You talk about the movie, right? That's a good movie. I saw that in theaters. Yeah,
I saw it in theaters 3 times. I know a good movie.
I saw it in theaters once. A good movie. I saw it on TV many times though. Yeah,
all right.
It's a good movie. Wait, which is your favorite of the Spider-Man trilogy, of the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy?
I mean, it has to be. Oh God, actually, Doc Ock was the second one. Honestly, I think it was Doc Ock. It was like one of the ones where I was just 2. Like, this is like a good movie.
Yeah, 2 is a good movie.
But 3
3
grew
is the funniest. 3's the funniest. Though.
Exactly. 3 is just a good movie. Like 3 isn't maybe a. Right, exactly. It has skinny twink Venom. Like, I didn't know I wanted that. Like, what?
I knew I wanted it. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's exactly what I asked for.
and then yeah, that Sandman was good.
Yeah, well, we can pick this back up tomorrow. You can ask me the same questions, and it'll be much better. You can use those second takes, okay?
All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
All right.